YouTube, it's your boy JaKar, and today I am finally listening to Daniel Caesar's fourth studio album, Son of Spergy. I did read that Spergy is his father's nickname, and this is going to be such a meaningful album, and I can't wait to listen. This has actually been my personal most anticipated album to listen to for the month so far, and trust, we have a lot of albums to listen to this month. I'm currently on a run of 20 albums in 20 days, so here we go. Hit subscribe, it's just the beginning. If you want to be the first one to watch any of my videos, tap into bonus content, vote on my album polls, or just to watch any of the content that will not be on YouTube, tap into my Patreon. All my links are below. Thank you guys for the support. Hit subscribe. We just hit 40,000 subscribers, which is crazy. Daniel Caesar, Spergy, let's go.
Lord, let your blessings rain down. Lord, let your blessings rain down on me. Lord, I can feel it rain now.
Wow.
Lord, cleanse me with your blood's power. Hey.
Yes, that's how you start off. And we got Sanfa.
Spergy son. You see him?
Yeah, they tell us we don't want to look out.
Yeah, because I want you to meet Spergy son.
Rain down, oh, rain on me. Your blood is all I need. Rain down, oh, rain on me. Your blood is all I need. Rain down, oh, rain on me. Your blood is all I need. Rain down, oh, rain
I love and that piano. I've been feeling that this is going to be an album through the transition, through the talking points, because of the background that I actually got, and I'm really happy I did, because in the beginning I was wondering who this photo was, and now we know that that is his father, and doesn't he look like his daddy, man? That is mad cool. I hope that my son looks like me. Of course, if he looks like my girl or a mixture of us, that's perfectly fine. Just like when I look at my little brother and he looks just like his father, because we have different fathers, and they're like twins, that's fire to me. But also, this reminds me of the Sunday service choir. Of course, this is mini choirs. One of my favorite things to do sometimes is to put on the opening of Kanye and Drake's concert that they did together. The Sunday service choir started off for the first like 20 to 25 minutes, and my God, does it just get you fired up for the day. Please, you guys, go check that out and go listen to it, because this is definitely like in correlation with that, especially with the rain down. I love the claps, I love the piano. Let's keep it going.
Turn yourself this way. This is Spergy now. That's why I tell you to turn yourself this way. Yeah.
I've been missing piano like that. You know? I've been listening to so much hard-hitting music that's just so refreshing. Man, let's go. Oh my God. My nana tells me, JaKar, you need to listen to Have a Baby With Me by this guy, Daniel Caesar. And I'm like, Nana, listen, I'm listening to his album very, very soon. And I heard the first half, because this is a single. And I said, no, let me wait until the album drops. So I'm so excited for this, you guys. You guys know how I do it. I don't like to listen to singles. I like to just come on right fresh with you guys. So I haven't heard any of these songs. Daniel Caesar, man. All right, let's finally get into it. Have a baby with me. Beautiful.
You hold my hand, but in your head you've already left. You free yourself of patience. You sit on the bed, but your shadow is getting dressed. You've had too many years of waiting. I know you're not coming to the life that we wanted. What if it cut short with the fires I've started? Have a baby with me. Have a baby with me. There's no time to believe in what we could be. Have a baby with me.
That's beautiful.
You couldn't eat with grills for tea. It's slower east, still inside your memory.
Oh, I forgot about those drums.
What if we married? What if you believed in God, this world, and hell, and all the things that this could be? But you need to leave. You wanna see what this world can offer you outside of me. Have a baby with me before you leave. Have a baby with me. There's no time to believe in what we could be. We can leave something here. It's too late for our dreams.
That beat
We
is
can make
perfect.
them dream. Have a baby with me. Have a baby with me.
Woman, I need you like never before. African woman, you're the one I adore. I need you like never before. I give you all I got and them soul.
That is just such a beautiful, emotional song. That shit could make you cry low key, especially as we're getting older and just like being more in love or deep in love. Well, for me and people my age or people older, whatever, it's like, yo, we get into that family mode. Insane. I'm actually going to save this song in top 200 songs of 2025 playlist. Yeah, we got to add it there. Also, get me on Spotify soon. I'll have all my playlists set up here. And correct me if I'm wrong, but what I heard was, well, my Nana told me when she was telling me that about Have a Baby with Me. Apparently, this is about he's talking to a woman that doesn't want to be in a relationship or anything like that, but he just felt so strong about her or whatever that he's like, have a baby with me. Even though we're not going to be together, have a baby with me. That's deep right there. That takes a whole lot of trust. And I wonder what her response was. And I wonder how that's going between them. Man, let me know your favorite songs on this album, you guys. That song is just beautiful. The texture behind it. Daniel's singing is one of my favorite voices. You know what's mad funny? I got my whiteboard right there with... Oh, there you go. So this is finished discographies. You could see like some of the artists that I have to continue or some of the artists that I have to start. And I don't have Daniel Caesar up here. So I guess I'll have to add him because after this album, I think people are going to want me to do more of his albums. One of my favorite songs from him ever, and one of my favorite R&B songs of all time, clearly, is Japanese Denim. So that tells you everything you need to know about how much I love Daniel Caesar.
Finally, you're right where you wanna be. Comfortably inside of my arms. I seen it coming. We was meant pleasantly. Whatever that means. Oh, baby. Whenever you feel your tummy rumble, need something to eat. I've been there for me. Whenever you feel your pockets empty, can call on me. I've been there for me. Call on me, baby.
What have you
You change up, you change up. You change your energy when we get home. Get what you need and then I'm all alone. Blessings raining down upon me. Baby, it's no harm if you really want my money. Come and take it from me. Come and take it from me. Take advantage of my better nature. I burn through money and I'm burning paper. Who needs it? Not me. Whenever you feel your tummy rumble, need something to eat. I've been there for me. Whenever you feel your pockets empty, can call on me. I've been there for me. Call on me, baby.
That's all we want to feel, man. That's all that we really want. Every man listening should, but probably relates so much to this song because whenever you feel your pockets empty, also I think that he said something about food, right? Whenever you need something to eat, you feel your tummy rumble, you could call on me. Yes, bro. Yes, that's all that we really want. The core instincts that we love as a man is to provide, is to protect. So when it comes to providing in that type of way, listen, one of my favorite things, and not even like when it comes to my girl, but like my little sister or even my little brother, just being able to go and get them something to eat, buy them a meal, just like, yo, you eating good? Oh, you like that? You know, that's dope, man. And I know that women, but this is just a man singing to a man. You feel me? But yeah, that's one of my favorite things. Also, it's mad funny when my homies was watching my videos, I guess, because he was like, yo, I love how you mentioned this. Yeah, one of my favorite things to do is to have a great meal with someone that I want to eat it with in live music. One of my favorite peak moments. It hits every single time. So yeah, Call On Me was real special. Love the guitar riff. Love how Daniel's singing. I love the ending. And also I love the elements of like, I want to say like Caribbean, just like you could hear some of the reggaeton like under vocals that was in this song, and I believe the last song as well. So I'm excited to hear where this album goes from here.
Baby blue, I'm privileged to know you, and from this point on, your delight is my delight. choose from. You chose blue.
That's what I always preach, fam. If you're gonna make a song 6 minutes long, gotta have some type of elevation, gotta have some type of build, because it can't just be like this the whole time. Even though sometimes it can be like great and stay at that level, but this right here was a perfect ascension. I could definitely hear a lot of the atmospheric vocals in the background that are just elevating the song as well, and then the drums come in beautiful. And let me check out this Norwell Simmons as well.
So many people to choose from. I choose you.
Gospel. That's crazy.
Baby blue. Some days I feel blue too. But when I look at you, my melancholy dissipates. And when in doubt you call me out, I too shall rise on occasion to the occasion. It's worth my time, 'cause you're divine inside. So I'm waiting.
You hear that? It's like,
So many colors to choose from. You chose blue.
oh, that's growing on me.
So many people to choose from. I choose you.
So many people to choose from, and I choose. Before we cross over once again, I believe, or maybe there's a different ending that I'm not expecting, but man, that is a journey, you guys. If you guys put Baby Blue high on the list of songs in this album, I could see why, because it's so many different. It's like he fuses culture together. This is like alternative R&B, and that's really how Daniel Caesar's always been. But man, do you hear just out of nowhere, "Peace to the Nation," and I forget where that's from, but it's such a great sample. And then it's also on this Jay Electronica song with Jay-Z, I believe, and it's a popular sample. So he really mixed so many elements within it. And then of course you have, is it a choir in the background? The drums out of nowhere and the build up. This might be a song that I'm just gonna press play and just let it vibe while I'm driving, while I'm doing something, and just let it build up. I don't know if I said this earlier, but I really want to go to his concert. All the songs that I love from him, why not go to one of his concerts, you know? And I was watching one of his, I was watching the video with him, Mustafa, doing the free open park concert on YouTube. Yeah, that was really awesome. Really, really awesome.
Jesus paid for all our sins on Calvary's cross. He bled and died. Is there greater love than this? What good have I done to deserve this love, this awesome love to me? Can you feel his love?
Amen. Amen. Yes, we could feel it, man. We could feel it. Hey, comment below, fam. If you could feel the love, if you feel like you're getting a closer relationship with God, comment below. I for sure have. I had my years of loneliness, and building my relationship with God has really closed that gap for me.
What have I done? What should I do?
And I'm grateful. Thank you, Lord. Let's be great.
Forces of evil pull me away from you.
That's cool.
I let him in, granted him entry.
Yeah, I think this is going to be before he found his relationship with God. And now we're going on this story of him getting closer to God and finding his own, on his spiritual journey.
Now that you're gone, nobody gets me. Am I a man or a beast? Somebody please discipline me, for I'm a sinner, a sinner. I know I should stay away, but I can't. I'm too drawn to the evil. I know that I've gone astray. Here I am, so many pretty people. Good of my heart, where will it lead?
That's crazy.
It's only a door for people to leave me. If I take you back, what will I turn to? Sin is a gesture that I know you see through.
Yes. Forgiveness.
Am I a man or a mouse? Inside your house, stuck can't get out. Sin is a weakness, and you see it. I know I should stay away, but I can't. Proclaiming evil.
Beautiful right there.
I know that I've gone astray. Here I am, so many pretty people.
That is a beautiful sound right there. Like you could just let this play and you just chilling. right here, this definitely is the turning point where he started to really feel condemnation. Condemnation, shout out to one of my best friends, Shavana. She put me onto that a long time ago, and I felt that as well. And that could be from greed, lust, gluttony. It could be from any of the 7 deadly sins or any sin, period, where when you already defeated it, you're so focused on the past that now you're condemning yourself for even experiencing the sin. It's crazy. The self-sabotage that we do and the lies that these demons or that these bad spirits could actually put inside of our brain to make us now believe other things, right? It's insane. It's like, all right, you beat lust now and you're on a great path, but now you feel shame, making you now hate your past self, being disappointed in yourself when it's the past. Let's move forward to the future. And just like they say, the future is anxiety, past is depression. So now you're so focused on those things and it's just weighing you down. And so I watched a couple pastors talking about that, and that helped me as well throughout my journey. It's amazing, fam. While we listen to the music, while we can hear from an artist, I love being able to express it to you guys, and I love the comments. I love how you guys share it with me as well. Just battles that you've overcame, and music is a way to bridge the gap so beautifully and easily. Oh, side note real quick about the music though. Love his vocals on this song, especially when he says proclivity to evil. Man, he's just so soothing, his voice. I think also, correct me if I'm wrong, but this also might have to do with his sexual orientation, because he says so many pretty people. I know that I've gone astray. Here I am, so many pretty people. Like, all right, you want to say it's sin, but this is just who I am. Am I a man or am I a mouse? It's just me. Pretty much says that he feels so small in this moment. Inside your house, stuck, can't get out. And inside your house, he's talking to his father once again, inside your house. But I think he's also talking to God as well, like inside your house, inside your earth. Sin is a weakness and you see it. I know I should stay away, but I just can't. Oh my God. Am I a man or am I a beast? Somebody please discipline me, for I am a sinner. This is a song right here. Especially as we listen, like I listened to it again, this song, I wouldn't be shocked if it could bring a certain level of emotions. Like you could even cry to this song because of the lyrics. Nobody gets me. Oh my God. What great writing for us to be able to even talk about this.
Probably be a waste of your time, but who knows? Chances are I'll step out of line. Well, who knows? Lately you set up in my mind. Yeah, girl, you and I like that. Ooh. Lately I've been thinking that perhaps I am a coward, hiding in a disguise of an ever-giving flower, incompetent steward of all of that sweet, sweet power. Yesterday was feeling so good, now it's gone. Like that always if I could. Is that wrong? Tell me about the city you're from. Is it high? Does it snow there? Lately I've been thinking about my precarious future. Will you be there with me by my side, my girl, my shooter? Who's to say who calculates? Not me, I'm no computer.
Who calculates? Not me, I'm no computer.
Is it a crime to be unsure? In time we'll find if it's sustainable. You're pure, you're kind.
this boy, man. He could
Think
sing,
I'll take
man.
that thought to the grave, but who knows? I know that I'll love you always. Yeah, girl, you and I'd like that.
Man, I'll be honest, that's the first time on this album that I'm like, I wish that he brought it back again and maybe elevated this song a little bit more. That's just me. Maybe we get married one day. I wish that he brought that back again and just like really turned it up another level. When it comes to this is actually real interesting because a part of the cycle, feeling so down, right? That we know that we all have been through that in those moments where you think everybody else around you is so much better than you now, right? Where he said, you're so pure, you're so divine. I don't even think that this could ever work out because you're so much, yeah, you might be too good for me, unattainable. And it's crazy. When I was low like this, my self-love wasn't really there. Of course, I'm like, man, I got shit to work on for myself. And for what I see from the outside looking in, you look pure, you look kind, you look divine, look unattainable, which is crazy because then when you actually get to know people, understand we all have our struggles and vices. We all going through things. You know what I'm saying? Especially like now where I am now, so much out of that place, a whole different person. Thank God. Even still, I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not unattainable. Hey, email me. I'll respond. Feel me? So, yeah. These are the nights where you just lay up in bed and just hoping everything gets better. That's exactly where he's at.
Violence is as violence does. Man is but a pile of dust. Why are you a weapon formed up against me? Is this what you call love? Someday I will leave your home. Be a man, I'll make my own. And I'll set this world on fire. You can't stop me. There I will rest my bones.
That's that Bon Iver right there. Let's give love very quickly to the endings of these songs. My God. But this right here was definitely a message to his father. Violence is as violence does. Man is but a pile of dust. Why are you a weapon formed against me? Right? Why are you a weapon formed against me? He's asking his father, is this what you call love? Someday I will leave your home. I'll be a man. I'll make my own. And I'll set this world on fire. You can't stop me. I love that right there. What a powerful message. This is exactly what, like, when you're on something, when you're focused on a mission and you say these words are spells and you're casting them out into the world and it's powerful. He's saying, I'll set this whole fucking world on fire. You can't stop me. I'm gonna leave this house. I'm gonna get my own house and be a man as well. And man, oh man, very, very powerful. And I love the song. I love how it is. I'll be honest, you guys. One thing, though. He has a great formula, and he's sticking to it, right? The sound is similar throughout some of the songs. So I'm just looking for that next level of a song, like, personally for me, that I want to listen to and save nonstop. You feel me? Hey, for the album, yeah, for sure. You could press play on this album, and we're just going to rock out with it and vibe out to it for sure. But maybe Sins of the Father, because look, it's 7 minutes and 50 seconds with Bon Iver again. I think that might be a song. Usually, you know, I don't know, sometimes the endings of the albums just be a whole nother level. But let's see, because Yebba is definitely fire, and I heard great things about Blood Orange. Shout out to one of my homies who told me that I gotta listen to Blood Orange. Yeah, let's see. I'm loving it though so far, you guys. Love Die Trying.
I know you're sick and tired of words floating around the universe in spite.
These two.
Of all the time and all the work you put in, I know it hurt tonight. I've seen you lose your ground to lowly skies. Fell too fast, can't get the chance to cry. Who will you ever be without their eyes?
Hold on, let's start that over. I gotta pay attention.
I know you're sick and tired of words floating around the universe in spite.
I love that tone switch. Inspired.
Of all the time and all the work you put in, I know it hurt tonight. I've seen you lose your ground to lowly skies. Fell too fast, can't get the chance to cry. cried. Who will you ever be without their eyes? What good's your voice if no one really minds?
Wow.
Settle down till the moment comes.
That's so
around. There's a plan you won't understand for now.
I just have to say that real quick. That is such vulnerable writing. Who cares how good your voice is if no one minds? It's just like sometimes when I go to New York and I'm at the train station, Grand Central, and there's someone playing a trumpet so good, a saxophone so good, someone singing so good, and people just walking right by, focused on their own life, which respectfully so, you know, you don't have to. That kind of would be kind of crazy if every single person every time looked and just like showed love. That wouldn't be the world we live in right now, sadly. But I like to always stop for a second and just appreciate and just always give a smile. I always say, keep going, keep going. You know, if I have some extra cash on me, throw it in the hat. Shout out to them. I commend them because having all those people walk by. At the end of the day, that's the same thing in anything. And in sales, in life, you're going to have doors shut on your face. You're going to have people hang up the phone. You're going to have opportunities that get rejected in, and you just have to keep going, you know? So that was a crazy segue into that, into a teaching moment. But I think that's real honest and vulnerable of him to say, like, he had those thoughts of like, damn, who will you ever be without their eyes? What good's your voice if no one really minds? Insane.
I was going so crazy, couldn't run. I know there's a God that's withholding his hell. I know you made me, but I you won't understand for now. I was going so crazy, couldn't run. I know there's a God that's withholding his hell. I know you made me, but I hate myself. And I know that it's buried somewhere else. And I know that I'll find
Sing that shit.
my moment. 'Cause what good's your voice if no one really minds?
This might be the one right here, family. Touching God. I know you made me, but I hate myself. Oh my God. Sing that shit, yeah, bro. That right there reminded me of a Kanye beat, Kanye piano. I'm coming home again. Do you think about me now and then? Man, that song right there is beautiful, you guys. I'm not going to give it a 10 out of 10 because I feel like it's just, it could be taken to another level, you know, just a little bit. But it's still phenomenal, you guys. This is so special. This is such a beautiful song. This hit me for sure, for sure. Touching God is definitely one of my favorites up here. Yeah, but I don't really know which part was Blood Orange. I don't know if Blood Orange is a producer. I don't really know. I just heard some great things that you guys are like, I gotta listen to Blood Orange. But Daniel Caesar, man, he's just getting closer and closer within this journey of just taking us along with him, with his relationship with God. I hope that one of these songs give us a little bit more cohesion, because I'll be honest, if I didn't already hear that from my Nana and read a little bit, like if I didn't see things, I don't know if I would have been able to piece things together as easily. And I think that also means, you know, just a couple things could be a little bit more straightforward so that we could get the message. But for me personally, I feel like it's a good time. I'm finding it pretty easily. But you feel me? Just a little bit. So let's see as the songs go on if we could get a little bit more straightforward and not so much of like you got to grab stuff in this poetic artistry way, which is amazing. But I don't know if for the casual listener, if they would know exactly what he's talking about as he's going.
Mister, I heard God speaks to man through signs. Well, I think I just seen mine. 'Cause when I kissed her, I pictured her bringing forth life, like Madonna and a child. No need to be alone, it's just love. And the future, but so what?
Just love.
Mister, do you think I should let it know? Wait it out, let color show. 'Cause when I'm with her, impulsivity pulls at me. I'm stronger now than I used to be. It might be too late, I've gone, spilled my guts, but it feels so great, it's risky, so what?
It feels so great. I like that. Oh, he has some elements on this album that are just so flawless.
I think it's finally about that time at nearly 30. Find some soil to plant the seed, Lord send me someone worthy. I was chasing around my lady like a sycophant, but you brought me up and out of Egypt with your single hand. My homie crashed a Tesla and it went up in flames. The Lord, he got him out in time, I wanna tell him thanks. Sometimes I feel it should have been me inside of the passenger side, then it would have been me instead of. Is it my fault God decides who stays, who goes? Can I ask the question, cause I really wanna know. I was at home in my bed, my spirit felt a disturbance. Signs are all around me, I'm just trying to interpret. I know, yes I know. I know a sign when I see one, sign when I see one.
Sign of the times. Yeah, that's a good vibe right there. That's a good vibe.
Why don't you answer my calls no more? Is it something that I said? Tired of checking my telephone. You're running through my head. We used to stay up for hours, many nights, fussing and fighting and lying. Nights in Miami, tears at the Grammy. Just wanna thank you for being my mirror, showing me myself. I just wanna thank you. You help me see clearer like nobody else. Now that the feeling has floated away, and I got a bit of clarity. Addicts are addicts and will never change, but we were never scared to be. I'll get it all on my system by God's grace. I'll never regret you, it's heaven that sent you. But I'll never go back, I hope that you know that. I just wanna thank you for being my mirror, showing me myself. I just wanna thank you. You help me see clearer like nobody else.
I like this song a lot. This is a very needed song for the album. Oh, and then the next one's No More Loving. I believe Emily is probably the woman that he was talking about in Have a Baby With Me. And maybe even the same with Call On Me. But this is so needed because he's just saying thank you for the times, even though the love is not there anymore and that they're on to different things. This is exactly like maturity, but also the self-love and appreciation that love could bring, even through heartbreak and whatever. That's just like, yo, thank you for holding up this mirror, because now I can see things about myself that I'm like, oh, wow, I cannot believe I was like that. I can't believe that that's me. Pretty much any falling out, relationship, friendship, anything, uncomfortable conversations or conversations that should have been uncomfortable, that you should have had, that you didn't have, be able to say, because of that, I learned things about myself that now in my future, I know I'll never do that again. Or in my future, I know I'll be better. I'll be better as a lover. I'll be better as a person. I'll be better because of that experience. And man, like they always say, if you're not learning from the past, you're gonna continue the same cycle. And it's just like, stop being a knucklehead. Like, you know, learn from your shit, bro. Learn from the past. That's it. So what a beautiful song. I love that song a lot. I love it around with the moon and Touching God, you know, some of the earlier songs as well.
No more loving on women I don't love. These power tripping that be lying on God above the world, 'cause the truth is at stake. Give you all the lemons and say what you made. I'm no better, no better. Make promises that float like feathers, but I try. I still try. a real warrior's end. Drown my face in blood and sweat. Call on Jesus for my death. No more loving on women I don't love. These power tripping that be lying on God above. Forget the world, cause the truth is at stake.
That's crazy, because I know that earlier in the album, or even before, he would have never had that thought. And that just goes to show like his relationship with God is growing, but also the self-respect is growing, where he's like, no more loving on women that don't love, or that I'm not in love with, and that be talking crazy about God and talking crazy. You know, these are spirits that I shouldn't be attached to right now. And not saying anything's wrong with them. It's just in the journey that you're on, it's not aligned with them. So you going backwards, it's crazy. And once again, we all can relate.
Give you all the lemons and see what you made. Although I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil.
I think that song was cool right there. That song is Sign of the Times might be my least favorite songs on the album, even though they're not bad or anything like that. It's just, it is a minorly redundant with a lot of the things. And I think, like I said before, this album was definitely a perfect opportunity to Daniel Caesar to just like take it up a notch to just a whole different level. I think we could have added a lot of the influences from the beginning part of the album, you know, the just random cultures coming together and instruments coming together to really bring it up. I don't really feel like this song really elevates anything. I think he could have used put these lyrics within some of the earlier songs as well, or maybe song in the song like Touching God or Sign of the Times, or even Emily's song could have put that in there. Well, not Emily's song, but you know what I'm saying. So I will say this before I give my final review. Of course, we got one last song, Sins of the Father. And this should give us a huge clarity, and especially 7 minutes and 50 seconds, should give us a whole lot about his father. We heard son of Spergy, and in the first song, we heard his mom talking, but we haven't went back to that. And I thought that we were going to have a lot more talking and transitions throughout the album as well. So that does let me down. But if this last song adds some cohesion into all that, then everything I just said is obsolete, which I really, really love it and I hope for. So let's go to the last song in this beautiful album, Son of Spergy, or Spergy, I forget how she said it. Daniel Caesar, Sins of the Father. Powerful already.
one like you. You gave your life so I wouldn't have to. Where there is one, there's two. It's me and you.
There we go.
I got all this hate in my heart, but I got no place to put it. Tried to leave it behind, but I couldn't. I need alchemical transmutation. I need alchemical transmutation.
Whoa.
I got all this pain in my heart, but I got no place to put it. Tried to leave it behind, but I couldn't. I need alchemical transmutation. I need alchemical transmutation. Oh.
That sounds great, but we got to go somewhere with it, you know? That sounds really, really good. But, okay. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? How's life? I don't like that choice. That's way too long. I'll be honest. Within a pause. That's like on Chance the Rapper, Acid Rap, the second song. There's like a huge long pause.
Dad was forgetful, he promised a lot.
I don't like that.
Thankfully he never got caught. Passed it to me now, I finally can see. Forgetting's a gift, thank you, God. Forgot your birthday, I'm sorry, my dear. At least my stance remains clear. I forget your birthday like every year. Who gives a fuck anyways?
Okay, that right there was Daniel Caesar, son of Spergy. If you're just looking at the album cover, right, if you had a vinyl for it, I definitely would say that this album, I would give it like an 8.5 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10. I really did enjoy it because not only was the culture, just different cultures coming together, it felt like such grand alternative R&B and even R&B soul as well. And Daniel Caesar's voice and vocal tone was so just layered beautifully. He was singing just so polished, you know, his voice is just so good. And I just love listening to him, to be honest. And songs like Have a Baby With Me, Call on Me, and then aspects of Baby Blue, like I said, Root of All Evil, Moon, Touching God. So many layered songs, Emily's song, and even a Sign of the Times, you know, same, all of the songs have a beautiful texture to it and atmosphere. You have the vocals in the background, some of the choir. And, you know, I just had a great time listening to it with you guys. I am let down by the fact that I feel like he had the opportunity to give so much more when it comes to either adding the vocals. Like, don't just do the choir and like the things at the end. Nah, actually sing more powerfully. You know what I'm saying? You have such a great voice. Give us more. I feel like that's so heavily, especially re-listening to Have a Baby With Me. That's why I didn't give it a 10 out of 10 song, because of that. Like, this, it's there for you. A couple of these songs are there for him to just go all out with it towards the end. Either the instrumental is doing it or it's not happening and it's just kind of ending off very softly, but it kind of was soft already. I think it was maintaining this for a long time, but then I believe that the end was a drop off. I don't like the last song, Sins of the Father. I don't feel like we got to know the father as much as his father, as much as we should have, especially the cover art being the father. We could have dove in even more. He talked about leaving. He talked about the sins. He talked about wanting to leave, but it's like you could have given us more illustration on songs, and you could have made us actually know this more. I'm so grateful that I had conversations before listening to this album to make the review and reaction even better, like knowing more going in, because if I just was listening right off rip, I would have got it, but I should have got more. And also the buildup of his relationship with God and his relationship of loving himself and coming to grips of who he is. It should have been more of a feeling towards that, you know, especially towards the end. You have 7 minutes and 50 seconds. The person that's listening to this right now that feels like how Daniel Caesar felt towards the beginning of the album, and you're in that place, does the latter half of the album help you in any way, shape, or form? I don't think so. And that's the part that I'm like, man, have the opportunity to help us get to not only know you more, help us know your father or your mother. You know, she started off the album, but also being able to really articulate better with his grand poetry, how great he is. More of that. Even the story of Have a Baby With Me and Emily's song could have gave us more. I just feel let down in that department, to be honest, you guys. And for people saying, you know, this is the album of the year, this is a 10 out of 10 album, I'm not on that side, but I can say that Daniel Caesar is such a great singer. He has such great elements within his songs that you're not going to have a bad album. You're not going to say this is a bad song, this is trash. You know, no way, shape, or form. It's impossible. He's, you know, it's like, this is literally like, there's certain foods out there, even if it's not seasoned that is great or whatever, it's like, it's still chicken nuggets, you know, like, hey, I'm still eating some, you know, it's cold pizza, but it's still pizza, right? Like that type of where he's so good, no matter what he touches, he's going to be fine with it. And, you know, it's just me as a reviewer, as a critique, as a music critic that I'm just like, man, it could have turned that shit up to a whole nother level. But with that being said, I'm so happy that I heard this album with you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It's your boy JaKar, Daniel Caesar, son of Spergy. And I'll talk to y'all. Peace out.